viewer, welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose the white or crown chakra energy. Welcome. I hope something in this reading resonates with you. If not, viewer, be sure to check the other signs in the rainbow series that I'm doing for you at this time. Check your other chakras, as it were, to see if there are messages for you. Alright, viewer. My name is Ebony, this is White Crow Tarot. I have pulled your oracles and we will clarify those at the end of the reading. If you're a returning OG, welcome back to the channel, guys. Do remember to leave your likes on the video as it helps the channel to grow, and I do thank you. Alright, viewer. Actually, let's pull your animal archetypes first. I'm using basically all of the cards, all of the decks in the Kim Cran series today for you, viewer. And you have the lamb and the elk. The lamb and the elk. Sorry, it's kind of a glare on the cards. They're very white. Very white cards. These are really speaking to me about receiving divine guidance, viewer. Very pure divine guidance. Some of you very much could be spiritual workers or practitioners yourselves. The elk is a very masculine energy as well. It's kind of like Christ consciousness is what I'm feeling the need to say. Either you are receiving this, viewer, something very, very profound, or you are giving this in some way. You are the life, the providers, I feel the need to tell you. You are the providers. You are the ones who sometimes go unnoticed, go not remembered. Because you're such a steadfast presence, or you have such a steadfast presence in your life that it can go unnoticed or not seen for what it truly is and what it truly does. It sustains, it provides. You are this person, or there's someone in your environment who represents this to you. About showing yourself that love and self-care, viewer. Being remembered, being acknowledged for who you are and what you do. Heavy earth placements here, earth in this reading, so could be relevant to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Wow. We have the Chariot underlying. The Chariot, the horse, the Spirit. Movement, forward movement, underlying. Interesting. Ace of Cups. In reverse. Spirit, this is talking to me about really remembering to show yourselves love. Those of you especially who maybe you are heavily in the workforce is what I feel the need to say, or you do a lot of the heavy lifting and you don't get noticed for it, you don't get acknowledged for it, viewer. You do the heavy lifting, but you also need to be remembered to show yourselves internal love. Love, self-love. Your cup has felt empty of late. You could be talking with a Cancer, since we did have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. What is the current energy? Or you could have Cancer placements. What is the current energy, please? I see the Four of Swords in reverse trying to pop out, needing to take action, or wanting to take action. We are healed. What is the current energy, please? Clear jumper, please, for the viewer. the issue is the Six of Swords. In reverse, the rainbow. How ironic. How appropriate. The crown chakra of my rainbow series. The crowning energy of this energy, of this light energy. Needing to be guided, receiving guidance. Some of you are not sure if you are receiving the guidance you need. Could be issues around, of course, travel and communication, but there's also a sense of identity that I'm feeling with this. Like, there's a need, and it's funny, I'm doing the Rainbow series right now, where I was really inspired to do this series for you. It will contain fewer readings for the channel, but this series, for me, is about connecting bridges, a bridge, and it has been heavily highlighted for me even this week in my personal life, how there has to be this bridge between where we are and where we are wanting to be, or where we are headed, where we are trying to go. And it's a bridge of thought. It's a bridge of communication. It's a bridge of consciousness. What's hidden from the viewer? What is hidden from the viewer at this time, please? The Page of Pentacles in reverse, needing to be lessons not being learned, or needing to be the student. Needing to be the student. Could be also be a child. Now, we're having a hard time learning the lessons that we need to learn, having some sort of new beginning, or maybe it's just as simple as that gap between, and all this rainbow energy again, like over the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are rainbow children. You are rainbow children. It's another reason it's so funny. It's not funny, it's divine, it's beautiful. I have no intention, and then all of a sudden I'm hit with all this intention. And it could be just as simple as making some sort of declaration, viewer. Some sort of external declaration, being the student, being willing to learn, and taking action towards the thing. What is in the subconscious? Yeah, everything's in reverse, but it's like the Nine of Pentacles here ultimately is in the subconscious. Doesn't matter how the cards come up. Progression. The underlying, our sense of identity, is what we feel like we lack. We lack a sense of personal identity. But also the Nine of Pentacles speaks of history. What you are safeguarding, what your personal legacy, and what's behind you. Who stands behind you? Divine guidance, I feel like, stands behind you. The divine stands behind you with the lamb and the oak. Maybe some of you are learning that. Maybe you had no idea how truly inspiring you are, or were, or are to many. You have experience, you have knowledge, you listen to yourself, and if you're not, Spirit's trying to remind you to do that. To listen to yourself, to trust yourself. The Empress in reverse, in the crown, in the crowning energy. Everything in reverse today for you, viewer. Because this is all potential. Now, I kind of like that we have the Empress here, though, because it is about our expansion, where we feel expansive, but also the energy of Taurus and Libra. The Empress, very Venusian energy, matters concerning love, concerning our personal sense of growth, expansion, and productivity, frankly. Now, it could also be about motherhood, with the Elk here especially, or parentage, right? However you are the provider, the Empress, a provider, the nurturer of ourselves. Treating ourselves like the pages that we are, the children that we are, children of, wow, I've never been channeled this before, children of God, as it were, or the higher self, or consciousness, or wherever that feels like it falls in your vocabulary or in your sense of the word, however it resonates for you. This Christ consciousness, as it were. That's literally what I feel like I'm partly channeling here for you today. God. Oh, Spirit, you're playing with me today. You really are. The Hanged Man in reverse. Now, God. Okay. This need to surrender. You know, it is Christ consciousness, because this is refusal. And that's funny we have the Hanged Man here, because I'm really about to go deep with you, viewer, a little bit. The Hanged Man hangs upside down. Traditionally. Yes? Why does he do that? Why? Because it's representation of the masculine and feminine, of the Merkaba, as above, so below. The Hanged Man is the tetrahedron. We have the feminine, the Merkaba, which is, if you'll notice, is on the cover of all the readings, is the energy of the Merkaba. This is Christ. Christ, technically, hung on the cross upright, is wrong. And those who hung him that way knew that. The Hanged Man hangs upside down because it's about surrendering your soul. It's the surrender of the soul. Hangman upright can't surrender. This could also just tell me, though, that many of you are having a hard time surrendering to some idea, some knowledge that you have, or that maybe you're even receiving. You could be receiving guidance from a parent, or from someone older than you, or, like, no love, needing to show yourself this love, okay? Maybe you weren't shown love. Maybe that's why you have such a hard time receiving it. Because could even have been from a parent, okay? You are loved, and you need to know that. You do so much work. That was confirmation for you, by the way, the clicking. You do so much work that goes unacknowledged, and you need to know that it is not going unacknowledged. You are being seen. Thank you. You are being seen. Though it may not always feel like that, okay? Okay. Any additional messages for the viewer, please, Spirit? Any additional messages? I want to come see you, the Chariot. A lot of Cancer energy here. I want to come see you. What else? Oh. The sun, full enlightenment, full enlightenment. Heavy Cancer energy here. Something to do with travel and travel during the day. I dream about you, and I don't want to see something. There's conflict. There's you fight your higher self, viewer, whoever you are. You fight your higher self. I dream about you again. Literally, I dream about you, and I secretly imagine things that I want to do to you. You're in this person's secret thoughts then, viewer. Or you are this person dreaming about another. Could be about a mother. But you hold it inside. It's very secret. It's private. These are your private thoughts. You mirror in me what I am most afraid of. It's very interesting. Some of you are afraid to accept or to see yourselves. Or you don't want to see this person, maybe even the person that you're receiving guidance from, in a certain light. It feels too weird to you. That's possible. It's about not the other person, though. It's about you. It's about you. How do you show love in your relationships? Most importantly, how do you show love to yourself? Christ love. The Ace of Cups behind the Hanged Man here. Yeah. Well. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Precisely what I was literally just talking to you about. You have the Sustainer as your archetype. The Sustainer is the provider, the one who maintains the status of things, the status quo. Some of you are, you've forgotten who you are because you've gotten so lost and caught up in the mundane of life. That's no affront, by the way, picking whoever this is for. It's needing to remember to look after yourself, to not shirk your responsibilities, but unless you feel like they need to be, but remembering who you are. Okay, you have Shahakil, Angel of the Sky. Angel of the Sky. Sorry, these cards are not indexed, so I literally have to hunt for them. Let's see, Shahakil. Sahakil. Beautiful cards. There it is. Alright. Angel of the Sky. The Shield Bearer. And the Gatekeeper. Makes sense to me. Who stands outside the gateway between Angelarium and the expanse of existence. A benevolent figure whose compassion knows no bound or equal. Sahakyo blesses and protects, shielding us from the storm and fire alike. The sky forms a ring around the earth many times over. Its movement forms the clouds, obscures the sun, and reminds us that Sahakil stands guard. A shield, a ring, a blessing hand. I love that because, and what's funny, maybe some of you also need to practice more meditation, and in the morning when you are meditating and you are envisioning the golden light of the earth coming up through and creating your sphere, imagining the blue outer ring, which is Sahakil. It is Archangel Michael. It is the protective shield around you, like a shell. Like a shell, like a crab. Okay, I'm kidding. But that's exactly what it is. In meditation, surrounding you needs to be the blue light of Michael, of this energy. It is your protective shield. And you need to program it. Programming your shield. In meditation, you can tell yourself, I am now programming my shield to transmit and deflect all negative energies that are not mine. I'm also programming my shield to deflect and transmute any negative energies that are mine. And don't send those transmutations down into the earth. Have that be sent out of your shunt cord, okay? And have it be transmuted by the galactic sun, okay? Because the earth, the womb, the sustainer, is already bearing the brunt of a lot right now. So send that energy away from you, away from earth, as it were. Send it to the sun to be transmuted into light. Viewer, I'm leaving your reading right there. I hope something did resonate with you. If so, do let me know down in the comments. Drop me a comment, leave a like on the video, and I will see you in upcoming readings. Take care for now, and bye for now. Love and light.